Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to be standing here at this magnificent venue in a place of rich and storied heritage. This is a moment in which that will become part of the inspiring tradition of this great school. It is fitting that we reflect upon the history and lineage of this various place. We are grateful to meet today on land that indigenous people, including the Tuscaroras, Senecas, and other Iroquoian peoples, have called home for thousands of years. We strive to stand with the indigenous people today in promoting the wise stewardship of North American lands, an area known as Turtle Island to our Tuscarora community members. As a district, we seek to move forward with a spirit of peace, friendship, and respect toward all people. This place is a place of honor, and it is fitting indeed that we acknowledge and celebrate the history of our lands at graduation, a time of honoring and reflecting on the past, present, and future of our great community. We are forever joined in this journey, recognizing that every child matters. And today, the graduation of our children is a moment to be celebrated by all. As we near time for the processional, we ask that you find your seats and silence your cell phones. We ask that you refrain from using air horns so that each student gets the recognition that they have earned. As we celebrate this place and our students together, may we all give our graduates the undivided attention they deserve. This is a day that we have all looked forward to with great anticipation. It promises to be a time to remember in a place of great honor in history. And now, as president of the Board of Education, I officially declare that the 65th commencement ceremony of the Niagara Wheatfield School District may begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, and to the class of 2024, today is a special day, a day to pay tribute to the accomplishments of your past, and also to celebrate and acknowledge the promise that your future holds. To begin our celebration, we will be led in honoring America by senior ex officio board member Benjamin Moore.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an honor to serve our district on the Board of Education, and now to represent our class as a graduating senior. It is with great pride that I ask you all to join me in honoring America by pledging to the flag of our great nation. Please remain standing for our national anthem. On this special day, the national anthem will be performed by a proud NW alumnus, proud father of a 2024 graduate and renowned professional musician, Mr. Jason Moynihan. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone, please be seated. Honored guests, and to the class of 2024, welcome to the 65th graduation ceremony of this great district. This class has truly distinguished itself. They have exceeded the highest level of expectations, and they have written a new chapter of excellence in Niagara Wheatfield's rich history. This group overcame all the challenges they faced. This group was instrumental in restoring the spirit that Niagara Wheatfield is revered for. This group simply let nothing stand in their way. The character of this class has set new standards for all those to follow. We are very, very proud indeed. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the superintendent of our district, Mr. Daniel Alanich.
Good evening. Together, we honor a group of young adults who reached an outstanding milestone that not everyone is able to achieve. Each one has received the requisite credits in high school required for graduation in New York State. And it is my honor today to address them as Niagara Wheatfield Central School District's graduating class, the class of 2024. To the class of 2024, congratulations on reaching this very important milestone in your life. And know that I am very, very proud of each and every one of you. When deciding what last piece of advice to give the class of 2024, I thought about how incredible I believe your generation truly is, and the potentially awesome way you will shape this world. I know some of you are thinking, I can't wait to help shape this world, while others, you're thinking, I don't think I'll play much role at all in shaping this world. The truth is, each of you has a tremendous impact on the world you live in each and every day. And your impact is not just connected to what you do, but how you do it. And it is the how you do it that I want to focus on today. The interactions you have and relationships you build with people, all people, is what truly makes a difference in the world we live in. So what can you do? And how can you prepare yourself every day for the profound influence you get to make? Let's face it, it's not always easy to handle each and every situation exactly the way you would like. So how can you handle yourself and prepare yourself to make a positive impact? I believe an important part of this answer can be found in the teachings of the Tuscarora people. Included in their many cultural beliefs is one of their founding principles, referred to as the good mind, or having a good mind. At this time, I would like to thank Mr. Vince Schiffert, retiring teacher, coach, and member of the Tuscarora Nation, who gave his time to further educate me on the good mind. Mr. Schiffert and his wife, Leslie, join us tonight as special guests and are seated with our Board of Education. Please join me in thanking and congratulating Mr. Schiffert. Now back to the good mind. The good mind principle comes from a part of the Iroquois creation story in which the Sky Woman had twins. One of the twins was said to have a good mind, while the other, well, not such a good mind. The twin with the good mind was strong, flexible, reasonable, caring, while the other twin was brittle in character, was sharp or rigid in beliefs, and would crack under pressure. The twin with the not so good mind challenged the good mind twin to a number of contests, but did not win any of those contests, which only made the not so good mind twin jealous and angry. And he began to show his hatred towards the good mind twin. In the end, it was the good mind twin who prevailed, as the other twin was cast off and told not to return. Thus, it was the beliefs of the good mind twin that were carried forward. Personally, I learned about the principle of the good mind during regular meetings with the Tuscarora Council and clan mothers. On numerous occasions, I heard members of the Tuscarora Nation make reference to having a good mind. I found this to be a very beneficial principle during our meetings, especially when discussing some of the more challenging topics. The teachings of the good mind are quite simple in theory. Enter all social interactions and conversations with love and happiness in your heart, and peace and contentment in your mind. A person of the good mind also believes it is important to help others in the community. Everyone has a role to play in keeping the good mind, and it can, of course, be difficult to keep a good mind when others are not. I would suggest that it is exactly at those moments when others are not keeping a good mind that it is most important for you to keep a good mind. It is important to demonstrate the good mind with family, first and foremost, and to make sure the good mind is taking place within your entire family line. The Tuscarora believe the good mind extends to clan, nation, confederacy, and are working to extend this principle to the rest of the world. So what can you do? When entering conversations or meetings with family, friends, peers, co-workers, make sure to enter them with a positive mindset. Maybe you recently had an argument with a family member. The next time you see that person, make sure to leave the negative thoughts behind and enter with a good mind. It is often those negative thoughts about how the other person may react or is feeling that can prevent you from moving forward in a relationship. Perhaps you had a heated disagreement with a coworker. Next time you are in their company, put that aside and approach them as if the slate has been wiped clean. The good mind will enable you to open up and allow that relationship to heal. Lastly, use the principle of the good mind when entering interviews for employment. Believe me when I say, employers are looking for people with a positive growth mindset, individuals who can persevere, and people who demonstrate care and kindness. So to the class of 2024, I hope that each and every one of you is able to lead a successful life with a good mind, and that you find great happiness in your own personal journey. Thank you, congratulations, and best wishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to call forward for the honor of presenting the Salutatorian's address, Caitlin Sosnowski.
Superintendent Lalonich, members of the Board of Education, administrators, teachers, staff, family, friends, and the class of 2024, thank you for the privilege of speaking at this year's graduation. When I was 5 years old and watched my cousins graduate high school, I couldn't wait to walk the stage myself. I wondered what it would be like to be such a mature adult ready to enter the world. As I stand here now, I have the same question. It doesn't feel possible that this day has arrived or that we are somehow ready for it, but it is exciting to share today with all of you. When it was time to enter high school, I envisioned the big moments, the games, the musicals, the concerts, the dances, the ceremonies, and the inevitable embarrassments. However, these past 4 years, I've discovered that high school is really made up of smaller moments. Think back on this year alone and the memories that come to mind. It's not the biggest or most embarrassing moments that I'll remember. I will remember laughing with friends, dragging myself down the hallway with an energy drink, and casual conversations with people I'd lost touch with. My high school experience wasn't perfect. Yours probably wasn't either. However, what I'll carry with me won't be those less than perfect moments, but hours spent in the music wing, time spent talking with club advisors, musical and play rehearsals, and brief conversations with teachers after class. Even for those of you that think they will never look back, you will have moments of your own to carry with you as well. We have grown up together. We've experienced each other's many phases, yet somehow it seems we missed the moment we became adults. These last few weeks have opened my eyes to just how much we all have grown. In a blink of an eye, we've become confident, independent, and driven leaders, and we will change the world. Whether that change comes through a simple, kind gesture or writing our own page in the history books is irrelevant. Any positive change will be our contribution to a better tomorrow. We have to believe in our abilities to facilitate that change. That is the only real way to fix the world we've been handed. Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." The members of the class of 2024 are perfect candidates to identify the world's problems, and we are just crazy enough to solve them. Wherever we go after graduation, the workforce, trade school, the military, or college, we all have an opportunity to be great. Take that opportunity. A family saying coined by my great-grandfather is, "I don't care what you choose to be. If you choose to be a garbage man, be the best damn garbage man there is." Greatness is not defined by the expectations of society. In fact, the definition of success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Nowhere is there any reference to what that aim or purpose should be. Don't be afraid to dream big. Our dreams should be as big as our imaginations allow. However, our dreams of the future should not take away our pride for what we've already accomplished or from everyday successes we achieve. We shouldn't allow outside expectations to define us. If one day some of you become engineers, be proud of that success. For those of you that face struggles but overcome them, be just as proud of that success. Today is one of our greatest successes to date. We are graduating, and that is an accomplishment in itself. However we got here, we still made it, and we deserve to be proud of ourselves. As we feel this pride, we should remember we did not get here alone. I stand here because of the love of my family and friends, the motivation from my peers, and the support of the faculty at Niagara Wheatfield. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for standing beside me through all of my hardest times and always being there when I needed you. Thank you to my godparents, grandmas, and grandpa for going to all of my concerts and for listening to me ramble all the time. Thank you, Mr. O'Brien and Mrs. Desai, for believing in me. And to Carly, I wouldn't have wanted to go through high school with anyone else as my best friend. Finally, I'd like to thank God for all of these people, for others in my thoughts this day, and for the blessing it is to simply be here this day. To my classmates, think back on your high school experience. Remember those special people for you. Think of the teachers that went above and beyond, the coaches that made you better, the family members that raised you. Think of those who made you who you are, even if they can't be with us today. Think of those people and realize that they are proud of each and every one of you. When I was looking for a yearbook quote, I jokingly considered one by Adam Sandler, where he said, "It's hard to soar with the eagles when you are surrounded by turkeys." While it made me laugh, I decided that this quote held no meaning in my life. I had no desire to soar with the eagles when I was already surrounded by falcons. Class of 2024, it has been an absolute pleasure soaring with all of you, and I can't wait to see where the wind takes us from here.
Caitlin, today you will be receiving the Salutatorian's Medal, symbolic of the hard work and dedication necessary to achieve this high academic honor. On behalf of the Niagara Wheatfield Central School District, congratulations. Thank you. You bet. Thank you. It's with great pride that we bring forward a student who has achieved the very highest standard of excellence in the class of 2024. For the honor of presenting the valedictory address, Joseph Gavis.
Members of the Board of Education, administrators, teachers, staff, family, friends, classmate, good evening. Sorry. It is my honor to speak in front of you all as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2024. Our class, despite the unconventional start in 2020, has collectively been extremely successful. In addition to our academic achievements, we've earned league and section titles in athletics and proudly represented Niagara Wheatfield in other extracurriculars like National Honor Society, DECA, Student Council, LINK, and the acclaimed musical, just to name a few. This success, in the face of that adversity, can be attributed to the common resilience that resides in all of us. Instead of seeing these challenges as an excuse, we see them as mere obstacles which we can overcome, just as we overcame the asynchronous learning and masks from that infamous era. These obstacles threaten to hinder our education and personal growth, but we did not let them get in the way. We have all persevered, and we have made it here to graduation. Those challenges are behind us, and now the future is clear. We must keep that drive, that tenacity that has allowed us to excel these past 4 years. We must continue to be resilient. The world won't stop throwing curveballs at us, but we know that whatever happens, whatever comes our way, we are capable of not just surviving, but thriving. In the words of the famous soccer player Pelé, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do. These attributes have facilitated our success too. High school has been a time to work hard and find what it is that we are passionate about. Because if you love what you're doing, you're already succeeding. Now, we may be the ones graduating, but none of this would have been possible without the support of our teachers. From staring at blank screens and Zoom calls to putting up with our silly shenanigans in class, these teachers have been through a lot to get us to where we are now. These teachers don't just recite lectures, they take the time to connect with students and make our learning experience enjoyable and memorable. This mentality was stated best by a statistics teacher, Mr. Krolewski. I never tell my kids I'm going to work in the morning because it doesn't feel like work. I'm doing what I love. This passion for teaching, shared by many teachers here at Niagara Wheatfield, has created an environment that encourages both learning and bonding. Mr. K, like Pele, recognizes that loving what you do is one of the keys to success. Looking back, we won't miss those early mornings, jamming our way through crowds at the front door with metal detectors, searches, and all the other safety precautions. But we will miss our friends, who have become family over the past 4 years. For many of us, especially those in sports and after-school activities, we've spent more of our waking hours at school than in our homes. We've formed relationships that are capable of lasting a lifetime. But as with all things that are valuable, they will need nourishment and support. As we move on, don't sever the ties we've spent 4 years or more building. Like in a book, the start of this new chapter is not a clean slate, but a continuation of a story, our story, that builds upon our past experiences. So, cherish all that we've experienced together. Our time at Wheatfield may be done, but it will not be forgotten. Once again, I'd like to thank my family, teachers, coaches, classmates, and friends. You have made these past 4 years incredible. Finally, as we all head our separate ways, I'd like to say how proud I am to be part of such a great class. The future is bright for all of us, and I can't wait to see what's in store for the class of 2024.
Joseph, today you're receiving the Valedictorian's Medal, symbolic of the hard work and dedication that you put forth to achieve the status of valedictorian for the class of 2024. On behalf of the Niagara Wheatfield School District, congratulations. Superintendent Lalonich, will you please join me at the podium? Will the class of 2024 please rise? Superintendent Lalonich, as principal of the senior high school, I certify the students presented here have fulfilled all the requirements set forth under New York State education law and Niagara Wheatfield district policy. They are now prepared to receive the recognition for the work they have successfully completed.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York and as Superintendent of Schools, it is my honor to confer upon these students the Niagara Wheatfield High School diploma with all of the rights and benefits pertaining unto them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. Class of 2024, please be seated. And we're going to get ready for presentation of diplomas.
Joseph Gavis. Caitlin Sosnowski. Alyssa Cato. Kira Wagner. Olivia Barbarossa Robinson. Quentin Conroy. Catherine Mack. Caitlin Snowberger. Jacob Wills. Aiden Antonacci. Anton Jayakodiara Chige. Annabella Qualia. Ava Philippone. Capella Suleimani. Anthony Strangio. Ali Abbas. Gabriella Abdelatif. Isabella Abdelatif. Alexander Oxiger Hughes. Kinza Ahmed. Saba Ali. Melina Alvarez. Jacob Amrine. Janelle Barman. Taylor Barone. Dominic Bax. Michaela Benedetti. Aiden Bennett. Andrew Berent. Grace Bernard. Lily Bessel. Olivia Bisher. Alexis Bissell. Corey Blazejewski. Sophia Bokikio. Amber Bolam. Carson Booz. Ave Marie Booth. Tiernan Brady. Gianna Brandon. Alyssa Brockway. Rihanna Broker. Gabriella Brown. Robert Bruce. Dylan Bird. Nina Caffarella. Vince Carter. Logan Carter. Jason Cirillo. Kristen Chong. Joseph Chico. Sophia Claus. Nathan Cody. Adriana Collins. Trevor Collins. Olivia Corcoran. Noah Cornett. Jasmine Cody. Madeline Cunningham. Devin Custody. Kieran Siganovich. Madeline Dasta. Tanyan Davis. Robert Delasanti. Blake Denhays. Christopher Desiderio. Asia Dexter. Nicholas DeBlasi. Dante DeFilia. Cole DePalma. Joseph DeRamio. Abigail DiRienzo. Jada Dre. Cassie Drew Woodrich. Congrats. Derek Dunsworth. Thanks, man. Congrats. Evan Yodis. Anthony Eustace. Congrats, Carly. Carliana Faller. Wakaya Fozzie. Congrats, man. Dakota Ferguson. Matthew Fickus Jr. Daniel Fields. Claire Furzak. Gianna Foltz. Nicholas Forney. Olivia Garbaz. Dylan Gatto. Alyssa Giannini. Connor Gibson. Molly Graham. Kirsten Gundell. Kimberly Haig. Alexander Hanlon. David Harding. Riley Hasley. Demaya Hawkins. Matthew Hayek. Ashleah Peary. Cassidy Hemingway. Ella Henry. Jonathan Hurlin. Peter Herman. Addison Homsey. Gabriella Houston. Andrew Idzik. Ibrahim Isa. Pearson Jacobs. Lauren Janik. Robert Jasper. Bryce Jaslavich. Amelia Jaycox. Derek Jellin. Mariana Jimenez Montes. Ryan Johnson. Tahaya Johnson. Kaylee Younger. Sophia Kankar. Mira Kaller. Ayan Khan. Jason Kinder. Bailey Kindren. Charlie Kindren. Kira King. Gracie King. Reina Clemesco. Bryce Klug. Alexander Korshevsky. James Kozlowski. Julia Quitchoff. Adam Kyler. Gianna Lacusa. Ronald Lacusa. William Lacusa. Julie LaDuca. Anthony Lang. Mason Lansbury. Easton Larrabee. Jonathan Letcher. Frank Leibel. Joshua Lewis. Ashley Licht. Brandon Liacano. Logan Lukasavich. Nolan Lyon. Evelyn Majeski. Nina Mankari. Lila Mansour. Miracle Martin. Congrats, man. Tashawn Matthews. Robert McCartney. Preston McDermott. Cameron Meisner. James Messer. John Metro. Jordan Myers. Congrats. Jalen Mitlicky. Anju Minhas. Ariana Maluski. Mariah Mall. Benjamin Moore. Mackenzie Moore. Noah Morelli. Ryan Mount Pleasant. Daisy Munir. Jacob Nagelhout. Alina Nussbaum. Ian O'Donnell. Samantha Osijo. Caleb Ortman. Brighton Paget. Jonil Padilla Pacheco. Isabella Page. Avery Passeri. Mia Past. Ava Polly. Maria Pavicic. Matthew Pavicic. Caitlin Perna. B. Pham. Sam Piper. Lily Plasick. Isabella Poet. Simon Pollock. Sierra Powers. Mason Printup. Seth Printup. Karis Proctor. Bethany Rayner. Michael Rembali. Braden Reinhardt. Andrew Risili. Amir Rizik. Olivia Rongo. Brandy Ross. Anastasia Russell. Aiden Sadler. Kayla Sadler. Salam Saeed. Nicholas Solomon. Camilla Santiago. Madison Santiago Harris. Michelle Schroeder. Brianna Skazafava. Alicia Segan. Gabriella Seek. Haley Sembert. Sienna Serrano. Benjamin Schaefer. Emma Schaefer. Tegan Sherwood. Morgan Shively. Matthew Shika. Michael Shika Jr. Noah Seifert. Amir Simmons. Catherine Smith. Serena Smith. Emily Smith. Jaden Smith. Zachary Michael Smith. Stephen Solomon. James Sorge. Lauren Soto. Gabriella Stanley. Kyle Stoddard. Carissa Stone. Anthony Strope. Isabella Tabone. Porter Thuman. Samantha Tierney. Lucas Truesdale. Rogan Trunzo. Stephen Tuttle Jr. Ian Tweed. Bella Vendetti. Ronnie Vigu. Anya Villegas. Alyssa Walk. Luke Walk. Kayshawn Walker. Tayshawn Walker. Jerome Watkins III. Sean Watson Jr. Robert Wegren. Connor West. Karis Whitlock. Francesca Grace Williamson. Alexa Wilson. Nicholas Warnecki. Michael Wozniak Jr. Cameron Worrell. Madison Yates. Kendra York. Freddie Yusuf. Cameron Zastro. Francesca Zendano. Raymond Zhang. Angelina Zanatti. Wesley Zilek. Angel Hill. Joseph Zuba.
It's always one that takes forever. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, for the purpose of bidding a fond farewell to the classmates, it's a pleasure to introduce to you the officers of the class of 2024. Anthony Strangio, Ava Filippone, Capella Suleimani, Alyssa Cato, Annabella Qualia, and the president of the class, Anton Giacotti Arachie.
Family, faculty, friends, and my fellow graduates,
After 4 long years of work, we finally made it. This is it for our time at Niagara Wheatfield. While this may be the end of our journey here, the door to a bright future has opened for all of us. We all have come a long way since the beginning, growing both individually and collectively as a community. We are not the same people we were when we first walked into those glass halls 4 years ago. Anthony.
Here we go. High school only lasts 4 years. In the grand scheme of life, 4 years really isn't that long of a time. It is only a small fraction of our lives, and yet it is a fraction of our lives that is often remembered forever. The value of our experience does not come from how long it lasted, but rather what we did with those 4 years. And while our time in high school may be coming to an end, we must look back at the history of the class of 2024 in order to appreciate what got us all here and also to look forward to our future. The class of 2024 was something special. Athletically, academically, and in any other way you could imagine, this class went above and beyond expectations. We faced great adversity along the way, like having to adapt to a brand new academic environment, while also facing a worldwide pandemic freshman year. Despite this, we came out stronger and more capable than ever before. In our time at Niagara Wheatfield, the class of 2024 has made sure that we will be remembered. We will be remembered as record breakers, trailblazers, and leaders. We have won championships, created new schools traditions, and made ourselves known across the state, and in some cases, across the nation. The class of 2024 will be remembered in Niagara Wheatfield history for its unique personality, incredible achievements, and most of all, the resilience and persistence of its students, who through it all refused to give up. So even as we move on with our lives, the memory of these years will remain. We are unprecedented. We are unforgettable. We are the class of 2024. Alyssa!
The class of 2024 accomplished some great things, both inside and outside of the classroom, throughout our time at Niagara Wheatfield. We have over 275 students who have put in the hard work to be with us at graduation today. Students from our class are graduating with advanced regions with honors, technical, and many other important degrees. We should all be very proud of ourselves for the dedication and perseverance that we have put in to reach these difficult feats. We are thankful for the teachers and staff at Niagara Wheatfield for giving us the opportunities and resources to be where we are today. Furthermore, true education isn't just what one accomplishes in the classroom. The class of 2024 has also dedicated their time to extracurricular activities. We were involved in numerous pursuits like National Honor Society, DECA, Outdoor Club, Environmental Club, Yearbook Club, and Native American Club, just to name a few. Many of our students also spent their time at BOCES, receiving not only their high school diploma, but technical certifications that will propel them into the workforce. Additionally, the class of 2024 has excelled at the affairs. For example, we have put in over 6,000 collective community service hours with the National Honor Society and had multiple students qualify for all-county and all-state corps in chorus or band. We have also had many students make it onto the regional and state level competitions at Skills USA and DECA. The class of 2024 should be proud of their numerous accomplishments, but not surprised because we have all put in the time and dedication to be where we are today and to be successful in the future. Ava?
Looking out, I see a group of such accomplished young adults. But in order for us to become this group of successful individuals, we went to school at Niagara Wheatfield. It's here that we became the people that we are today, and it could not have happened without all the students and teachers that we used to see every day. The kindergarten teachers that held our hands and taught us the foundation of our learning. They carefully handed us off to the next teacher with so much dedication and care. Then our next teacher guided us through another school year and did the same. We kept on moving on towards today, our graduation. Each individual could not have made it here without the help of the wonderful teachers and staff in the district. The dedication to help students learn while also enjoying their time in school is evident at Niagara Wheatfield. Passing through 3 buildings, 13 years, and so many memories made with the people that make this school special. And I can confirm that it is the people, our community, that make Niagara Wheatfield special. I can confirm that our class has been through so much together, spent almost our whole lives together, and now we're moving on without each other. But the memories and the friends that we made along the way will remain with us as we move on. I sincerely wish everybody the best of luck moving forward. Thank you. Kapala.
The Niagara Wheatfield class of 2024 has faced numerous challenges over the past 4 years, but nevertheless, we've been able to tackle each obstacle and come out victorious. However, such victories wouldn't have been possible without the support of our parents who stayed committed to every single one of us. Our athletic programs would not be where they are today without parents constantly being an integral part of our competitions, always there driving us to and from practices, there to celebrate our victories, and there providing us with support and encouragement when we fell short. The senior class made a great contribution to one of the best sports year on record. Our Falcons achieved 8 NFL titles, 4 section titles, sent 15 athletes to states. One of them we actually became a champion. We also had 1 national participant. And we were recognized with the NFL Supremacy Award as well as the NFL Sportsmanship Award. The countless titles and representations were the outcome of the class's hard work and dedication towards their craft. The hours every athlete sacrificed culminated into something bigger than the individual. The individual risks each athlete took for the benefit of the team led to greater achievements for our Falcon family. As Falcons, we work together by individually giving forth our best efforts and expecting the same from others. Every time each athlete stepped onto a field, they were playing for every Niagara Wheatfield student and every loved one that never stopped supporting our 2024 class. As a Falcon family, we would continue to support each other at every game, no matter what. The atmosphere at every homecoming game was spectacular, even though we were not guaranteed the outcome of each game. Countless times when the Falcons felt defeated, fellow athletes would lift the spirits of the Falcons, rekindling the passion they once had for the game, having an influence on the outcome of the game itself. And from our countless times on the field, regardless of the sport, we've learned how to tackle any challenge that may show itself in the future. The lessons we learned as athletes will be beneficial for years to come, understanding that through countless hours of dedication, the possibilities are endless. This goes for any sport and life itself. Thus, when life seems uncertain, recall a similar time, and how we've persevered as a Falcon family. And to close with humility and gratitude, we would like to give thanks to the great parents who helped us start playing, and an even bigger thank you to the phenomenal coaches who created an atmosphere that allowed us to continue playing. Anna.
Here at Niagara Wheatfield High School, the arts play a vital role in fostering a sense of community and belonging. Whether it's the harmonies of the chorus, the creativity and imagination in our visual arts department, or the synergy of our jazz band and ensemble, each of us has contributed unique vibrancy to our school over the past 4 years. The arts at Niagara Wheatfield not only enrich our community, but also open doors to unforgettable experiences and deep connections. For instance, our students' journey to Europe last summer was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Additionally, our art department collaborated with renowned artist Mr. Printup to create a stunning stained glass mural celebrating interconnectedness of nature and Native American culture. No matter our backgrounds or interests, the arts unite us. They create a common ground where students and people from all walks of life come together to create, perform, and appreciate. This unity has not only made our school experience richer, but has also taught us important lessons in empathy and teamwork. Along the way, we've built a family and a network of support that goes beyond classrooms and stages. Whether cheering each other on at performances, working together on projects, or simply sharing moments of creativity, we form bonds that will last beyond graduation. From our music ensembles preparing for a concert, to the art department spending months on their artwork, and the theater department putting their hearts in their production of the fall play and the spring musical Newsies, we've all learned the power of teamwork and achieving a shared vision. The arts teach us the value of collaboration and open-mindedness. Watching our classmates work together in the arts teaches everyone to respect different perspectives and work towards shared goals. These experiences extend beyond school, preparing us for challenges where teamwork is key. As we move forward, let's carry these lessons with us. Let's embrace our differences, encourage others, and use our creativity to make a positive impact in the world. A heartfelt thank you to our teachers, mentors, staff, and friends, and a special thanks to Mr. Blanford, Miss Reederer, Miss Bloom, and all those who came before them. You have nurtured creativity and collaboration in our school community. Your guidance has helped us grow into the individuals we are today. Together, we've created memories and relationships that will stay with us long after we leave these halls. Anton.
On behalf of the graduating class of 2024, we would like to extend a word of thanks to all teachers and staff members who have helped us reach this far. A very special thank you to the coolest senior class advisor ever, Mr. Devlin. We all wish you the best. We all wish you the best as you move to the Niagara Falls district. We know you will have the same positive influence on students as you have had here. Thank you to each and every single one of you for influencing us in a multitude of ways and making our time at NW not only bearable, but also a wonderful learning experience. Without you, we would not be here. It is not only due to the faculty that we have grown into adults who are about to flip to the next chapter of our lives. We also have to thank those who have supported us from the very beginning, whether it be friends, family, or friends who have become family. We have been influenced by the people around us for as long as we can remember. Without them, we would not be the people we are today. As a renowned physicist, Sir Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." We are here because of those who have helped shape us into the adults we are. For without them, we would not have been able to reach the heights we have risen to. It is because of their influence and their unwavering support that we were able to rise to the challenge and conquer everything in our path. Personally, there are two people that I owe everything to. I would like to thank my mother and my father for their unconditional support, for leaving behind everything they had known in their lives in pursuit of the American dream, for seeking to give a better life to their two sons. Ami, Tati, it is thanks to your sacrifices that I'm able to be a first-generation college student. It is thanks to you that I am able to stand here today as the person I am. Thank you for letting me stand on your shoulders and seeing how high I can reach. Most people think reach for the stars is only possible through our own hard work and efforts. But in reality, we are not able to rise up without standing on the shoulders of those who have greatly influenced us, whether it be teachers, friends, or family members. We have the power to change the world within our grasp. So, to you, my classmates, reach as high as you can and show the world where you came from. Best of luck to the class of 2024. And always remember, reach for the stars. One day, we will all change the world we live in. Yeah. So like,
You gonna do it?
lastly, no matter what the future holds for you, keep in mind that once a falcon, always a falcon.
Will the excuse me, will the class of 2024 please rise? Will those of you in the audience that graduated from Niagara Wheatfield also please rise? Graduates, having met all of your requirements and having been conferred upon you the Niagara Wheatfield diploma, you may now, as a class, move your tassel to the left. Alumni, community members, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the rich history of Niagara Wheatfield the newly graduated class of 2024. Friends, families, and guests, to honor our graduates, we ask that you please remain at your seats as the newest class of Niagara Wheatfield graduates proudly exit during our recessional music.